So, after a nearby bomb scare that saw the California Film Commission's Hollywood offices evacuated yesterday, and the lottery picking of successful applicants for a piece of the Golden State's $100 million film and TV tax credit suspended and then resumed today, we have some initial winners now. 23 of them to be exact, according to the CFC, from a record 497 applications. Now, we won't actually know who those lucky projects are for about a month, because the Film Commission wants to fully evaluate them to make sure they actually pass the criteria for eligibility. There's another criteria or two that needs to be evaluated here as well. First, now that a bill to expand California's film and TV tax credit overwhelmingly passed the state assembly last week, it moves on to the state Senate. At some point in the next couple of weeks, as the state budget solidifies, an actual dollar figure will be added to the multi-sponsored effort. But despite what some say, money will not solve the flood of production out of the home of Hollywood and the exodus of middle-class jobs that follow. No matter if the tax credits are raised to $101 million or $300 or even $400 million, there's still going to be a lottery to determine who gets a piece of the pie. And that's part of the problem. Sure, a lottery seems fair on paper, but the reality is nobody likes the present system because it negates merit and it's uncertain, which is something studios hate. Every year, productions wait with bated breath to see if they are chosen, and then they have to hustle like crazy to find funding in other jurisdictions if they didn't get the money, or hit the ground at the speed of light if they are to get started within the allocated number of days to stay eligible in California. It happens every year. Studio sources and independent producers tell me that every year they think, why bother, and just start looking somewhere else, which means more and more productions and more jobs exit California. Now sure, there were more applications than ever this year, but it's time to lose the lottery. It's time to find an application system that is based not on chance, but on content, so to speak. Now maybe it's just about sheer economic impact, which is what some other states do. Maybe it's a multi-round process, so the pot isn't exhausted in a couple of hours like it is now. Whatever it is, it'll be challenging. It'll involve a whole bunch of factors and a lot of trust. But it's worth it to replace a system that nobody likes and no one really thinks works. Keep checking back for more video news from the Deadline team. I'm Dominic Patton for Deadline Hollywood.